Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. On this video, we basically talk about perfume, and today we are just going to talk about my top 10 most worn perfumes of 2020. I'll first start off with an honorable mention, and my honorable mention is Versace-Crystal Noir. I don't have the bottle because I finished the perfume. I just have the lid, but I've talked about Versace-Crystal Noir in my previous videos, so if you haven't seen those, you can have a look at those. You can see those videos. So Versace-Crystal Noir is a sexy, warm, spicy, coconut and fresh perfume. It's quite long lasting, it's very alluring, it's seductive but not too seductive. It can be worn basically all year round, and it can be worn to any occasion, in my opinion. So I've kept the lid because I know for sure that I'm going to repurchase. I currently have a 50 ml on the way, but I know that will run out as well at some point. So I'm keeping this just in case I buy a tester bottle and it doesn't come with a lid. So in case you're new to perfume or to collecting perfumes, I would advise that you consider buying tester bottles because the original, yet just slightly more affordable than the retail priced ones or the retail boxed perfumes. So basically that's the first perfume that I'm going to talk about, Versace-Crystal Noir. So to start off, I'm going to talk about the perfumes that I haven't mentioned a lot on my channel, and then I'll go on to talk about the perfumes that I've mentioned in previous videos, and I won't delve much into the notes for the perfumes that I've spoken about on several occasions. So to start with, I'm going to start with Nina Ricci-L'Extase. So this is the perfume. So Nina Ricci-L'Extase is basically a sweet, fruity, woody, caramel and vanilla perfume. So don't mind me, I'm going to just be spraying the perfume just to remind me a bit about the perfume because I don't wear everything all the time. But so yeah, it's a bit fresh, it's woody, it's sweet, it's caramel. So the top notes of this perfume are pink pepper, peach and pear. The middle notes are rose, raspberry, white flowers and jasmine. The base has caramel, benzoin, amber, vanilla, musk and patchouli. It also has cedar in the base. So to my nose, what I get mostly is the woods. I also get the caramel a bit, or it's a bit sweet but not too much, and it's very fresh in my opinion. This perfume can be worn all year round, and it is considered a dupe of La Nuit Trésor by Lancôme. And I've smelled La Nuit Trésor, and I get why anyone would say that is a dupe. They smell about 95% similar to my nose. So Nina Ricci-L'Extase, as you can see, I've worn it quite a bit. It's one of those perfumes that is a damn rich in my opinion. Like if I don't know what to wear or I don't feel like wearing an over-the-top perfume, I'll simply pull this out. It's a very sexy yet flirty perfume with a bit of innocence to it. Like someone would know, like, okay, this is a feminine woman, but she's sexy, she's mature, but they won't really see you as someone who's trying too hard. And what I like the most about this perfume is it's very long lasting. It doesn't project too much, but it's very long lasting. So that's the first perfume on my list, Nina Ricci-L'Extase. So the next perfume that I'm going to talk about is a perfume I've talked about I think once or twice before. It's Grantoire by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. This is a travel size bottle and it's 10 mils, but this perfume, oh my god, this perfume, I think, let me spray it on my skin. This perfume is everything. I love Maison Francis Kurkdjian, and this is a perfume that you wear if you want to be noticed. This is a perfume you wear out where you want everyone to know you're wearing perfume. Grantoire is basically an amber vanilla perfume. It's good. It's sweet but not too sweet. The amber is quite prominent. Like, it's a very amber heavy perfume, and when you look at Fragrantica, the notes that they list, it doesn't have a top notes, middle notes, or base notes, and I get that because this perfume is it's got a lateral wear. Like, it doesn't change from the top to the middle to the base. Like, what you get at first spray is what you get all through the wear. It's quite long lasting. It's a very expensive perfume, and this travel size, which is like 10 mils, costs as much as the Nina Ricci-L'Extase. So yeah, Grantoire, the other notes that it has, benzoin, tonka bean, in Spanish, labnum. I don't know how you pronounce that, but yeah, that's Grantoire. I've worn this quite a lot. It came full, but look at how much I've worn it, and I've only worn it on very special occasions. Like, when it's not a perfume you'd wear just at home, like the way I'm seated at home. It's a perfume that calls for an occasion. So each time I've worn this, it's maybe like the last time, the end of the year. Grantoire by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. The next perfume that I've worn quite a lot is by Calvin Klein. This is Euphoria. This is a tester bottle, so that's how come it doesn't have a lid. So this is my second bottle of Euphoria. The first bottle that I had was a 50 ml just this same year, and it finished. And then I decided to get a bigger bottle, and this was a gift from my friend. She knows how much I love Euphoria. So Euphoria is basically just a woodsy, orchid, fresh perfume, in my opinion. Yeah, not even in my opinion, that's what it is. So the top notes are pomegranate, raspberry, passion fruit, peach, and green notes. It also has, in the middle, it has orchid, lotus, and chapanka. Then in the base, it has mahogany, amber, musk, violet, patchouli, and vanilla. So this is one of those perfumes that I wouldn't imagine anyone hating. Like, it's a very strong and long-lasting perfume. And that's the thing that you will notice about all my most worn perfumes. I like very long-lasting perfumes. I like they would long last. They should be long-lasting, not necessarily perfumes that project a lot, but they should be long-lasting. That's the number one thing I look for in a perfume. So if you're looking for a perfume that is long-lasting, is likable, is affordable, actually, you can find this for £35. Try Calvin Klein Euphoria. So that's the third perfume on my list. We move on. So the next perfume that I'm going to talk about is Girl of Now by Saab. So this is Girl of Now. Yeah, Girl of Now. I have a story to tell about this, so I hope you guys don't mind. So Girl of Now is basically a sweet almond perfume. It's very nutty. Like the way you smell, the smell of nuts, I get that from this. Let me even spray it. I haven't worn it in a while. This is a very sweet, strong perfume. Do not wear it anyhow. It's a very beautiful perfume, and that's how come I've worn it so much. I'm sure anyone who knows how this perfume and how strong it is will be. So the top notes are pistachio, pear, mandarin, orange. The middle notes are almond, orange blossom, magnolia. Then the base has almond milk, tonka bean, cashmere, and patchouli. The middle has almond, the base has almond. It's an almond perfume. It's got orange blossom. It's got a lot of orange blossom. It's got almond as well, then the tonka bean. But it's sweet, a bit creamy, and nutty. Those are the best 3 words to describe this perfume: sweet, creamy, and nutty. It's very long lasting. It projects. Let me just tell you a story about this perfume. So when I just got it, I was so excited. I would wear it every day. I would wear it everywhere. And we were in the middle of winter when I got this perfume. So that was perfect. The weather was perfect for it. But this one time I made the mistake of wearing this perfume and I oversprayed. Do not overspray more than 4 sprays of this perfume. You're going to choke everyone out. So initially when I was wearing it up and about. I would be at the office, I would be in the lab, I would move around running my errands, so it was all good. But this one time we're going for field work with my colleagues and I wore this perfume. I feel like I oversprayed it because I even hit my clothes. I was wearing a coat and I also hit the coat while spraying, got in the vehicle. I was the first one to be picked up. So as we were picking up my friends, then we picked up this particular colleague of mine and she wanted to sit next to Grace because your perfume is too strong. Like, it's just too strong for me. I felt so bad. Like, it just felt so bad. Just like, have you guys ever had like such negative feedback on perfume? I feel like since that time I reduced on wearing it, but this is one of my favorite perfumes and I still wear it. Like, it's a perfect winter scent. That's Girl of Now by Saab. So I'm going to talk about another perfume where you can even see the dent. This is Burberry Body Intense. So Burberry Body Intense, I haven't worn this in a while, but I've been wearing it a lot. This is a 60ml bottle, and it's one of the affordable perfumes that are so elegant. I feel like it should be sold for more than it is. So yeah, this is a musky perfume. It's very musky, a bit floral, a bit fresh, and it's long lasting. It projects. Everyone will smell you, but then they'll just be like, who's that? If I was going for a wedding, I would definitely wear this. It speaks elegance. It's so feminine. That's Burberry Body. This is the intense version, but the EDP is equally as good. I have a friend, Toko had the EDP. She broke it, but even she agrees this is a very good perfume. So Burberry Body has musk. So the top notes basically are peach, wormwood, freesia. Then the middle notes are rose, sandalwood, and iris. In the base it has cashmere, wood, vanilla, and amber. But to me, this is just a musky, vanilla, fresh perfume. You can wear it all year round. It's affordable. I think you can find this for around £30. This is one of the safe blind buys, in my opinion. You can get this one in case you don't know what perfumes to try. You're a lady. I think I'm going to do a video on safe blind buys, but this is one of them. So that's Burberry Body by Burberry. A perfume that's similar to Burberry Body. I think I've even talked about this so much. Everyone is even tired. So this is Flora Botanica by Balenciaga. Flora Botanica, if you can see how much I've used, that speaks for itself. And I shouldn't be using it up this much, considering that it's a discontinued perfume. It was on, yeah. It's a beautiful scent, but I'm not so worried about the fact that it's discontinued. I have Burberry Body. I feel like when making this perfume, I don't know which one came first between Burberry Body and this one. They just rearranged the notes and added cannabis to this one to make Burberry Body, because I mentioned that Burberry Body is a bit fresh as well. It's aromatic. The accords of Burberry Body say it's aromatic. Same goes for this one, and it's got rose. This perfume is basically, okay, let me just tell you the notes once more. But all I get is a fresh rose perfume with, yeah, it's floral. It's a very floral perfume, but in a very good way. I'm not the biggest fan of floral perfumes, but this is the exception. Let me spray it. Oh yeah. Okay, let me tell you a story about this perfume. So initially, and this is a perfume you can wear everywhere. So when I think this is one of the perfumes I recently bought. I think I've only had it for like 3 months. So I got it in the middle of summer. I was wearing it to work almost every day. And with me, when I'm spraying my perfume, I spray everywhere. Like I'll spray on my skin, on my clothes, everywhere. Yeah, not that I want to choke people. So knowing my perfumes, I know which perfumes to overspray and which ones not to overspray. But recently, when we were going in the field, that was 2 weeks ago, I didn't want to pack so many perfumes, so I decided to just pack one perfume. And I chose Flora Botanica because it's likable and it's fresh. No one can dislike this perfume. Initially, I never used to smell the cannabis note, but when we went for field work, I was not spraying on my clothes because I didn't want to choke people out. It's not a very strong perfume, but it's very long lasting, and I decided, for the sake of the people around me, I don't want to be that girl who everyone knows oversprays perfume. So I was only spraying it on my skin. So I would spray on my wrist, on my chest, the back of my ears. Yeah. Then I sprayed it in the morning. Then as the day progressed, around 15, I could just smell something. I'm like, what is that? I didn't know. I just kept smelling something around me. I'm like, that smells like, what's that grass note? Like, that smells like weed. I've only smelled cannabis once, and I'm just like, what's that? I kept looking around. After some time, again, I'd smell it. Then it hit me. I'm like, oh my God, it's my perfume. So, yeah. It's like in the heat amplifies that cannabis note. And it's like the heat, the perfume, a bit of sweat, it all mixed in and just amplified that cannabis note. So, but it wasn't a bad scent. But I was just wondering, like, what's that? Like, I couldn't get where is it coming from. So the cannabis note comes out strong on certain people, and on others it just doesn't come out. And I just discovered that my skin, the heat, a bit of sweat just amplifies that note. But I still love this perfume. I still love Flora Botanica by Balenciaga. So now we go to the perfumes that you guys have heard me talk about a lot, and I'm not going to go into the notes. I'm just going to talk about their codes. If you'd like to see maybe me talk about the notes, you can see my other videos, but we're going on to Scandal. So this is Scandal by Paul Jaultier. This is a 50 ml bottle, and as you can see, I've used about 15 ml or so. That's quite a lot considering that I have a lot of perfumes. Not a lot when you think about it in the sense of a YouTuber, but for an average person, I have a bit more, a lot more than an average person is supposed to have. So this is Scandal, and it's a very strong perfume. It projects. It's a honey perfume. Yeah, honey, a bit of citruses. Yeah, orange. There's lemon. So it's a sweet white floral, citrusy, patchouli perfume. It's a bit animalic. I don't get the animalic notes so much. I'll end up smelling like a perfume cocktail by the end of this video. Yeah, the honey, like honey is one of my favorite notes, and everything with honey, I feel like it's a safe blind buy for me. It's fresh, it's sweet, it's seductive, it's long lasting. Yeah, so, and it's got a bit of woods in the base. So that's Scandal by Paul Jaultier. We move on to the next perfume. So the next perfume I won't talk about much because you all know. This is Jacobs-Decadence. This is my second bottle. I had a 50 ml bottle which ran out, and I got this big bottle. So Jacobs-Decadence. This I don't have perfume on, so I think I should spray this. Oh yeah, that's so nice. So Decadence is just a fruity, ambery vetiver perfume. It's got plum in the top, it's got amber, and it's got vetiver. It's a bit masculine, but not too much. The same goes for Grantoire. Grantoire, I feel, leans more masculine than it does to the feminine side, but I don't care. Perfume is perfume. Wear what you want. If you want to wear Decadence and you're a guy, feel free to rock it. So that's Marc Jacobs Decadence. We move on to the second from the last one. So this is Poison Girl by Dior. I've worn it quite a lot. So Poison Girl, I can't smell it from the sprayer. Okay, yeah. Poison Girl is sweet, vanilla-y, a bit citrusy, some orange in the top. Basically, that's it. So Poison Girl it's very similar to Scandal, except where you have honey, you have vanilla in here. It's got a bit of wood in the base. Sandalwood, yeah. But all I get is a sweet vanilla perfume. So that's Poison Girl by Dior. And the last perfume, my signature scent, the one I have worn so much, the one I reach for when I do not know what to wear, the one I reach for when I want to impress people, perfect for all occasions, Burberry Ha by Burberry. So this perfume is just a fruity, woodsy, sweet perfume. It's a bit powdery. The top has a lot of berries. It has, let me see. It has a lot of berries. It has strawberry, raspberry, blackberry, sour cherry, blackcurrant, mandarin orange, and lemon. It's by the strongest. Let me see. Strawberry and raspberry are the ones that are quite prominent. Yeah. And it has musk and vanilla in the middle, and it has amber and patchouli in the base. So this perfume smells a bit synthetic. It smells synthetic, but in a very nice way. I don't know how I can explain it, but it smells artificial, but in a very good way. There's certain perfumes that smell like a dessert. Like, for example, Saab-Girl of Now smells like a dessert to me. But this is synthetic in a good way. So yeah, I feel like I've spoken so much about this perfume. It doesn't need any more mentioning. And if you can see the dent I've put in there, I might just have to start considering buying a backup bottle, because I know by the end of 2021, it would have run out. So guys, those are the top 10 most worn perfumes and the honorable mention. If you have any of these perfumes, if you want to try out any of these perfumes, leave a comment down below. And if you guys want to see any particular perfume video, if you'd like me to do any particular perfume video, leave it in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up and share. Until next time, bye.